Thank you for joining me today. In this video, we're going to proofread a short paragraph wherein you will find a whole host of corrections you'll need to make. We'll read it together. I'll ask that you pause the video to read it yourself. And during that pause, please make any and all corrections that you're able to identify and fix and resume. And together we'll see if your corrections align with my own. All right, let's go ahead. I'll step back and I'll read it. The sentence reads, "'Cause he was too scared, she explained that he didn't go in there." "That makes sense," I said. "The students left hurry after the exchange." So again, you're going to be looking for errors, in some cases related to spelling, capitalization, missing punctuation, and so on. So let's go ahead and go ahead and pause, and then resume when you're ready. Okay, let's go ahead, and I'm assuming you resumed, you're ready to go. So we do not begin with the word cause because this is a different word, not the abbreviated version of because. So here we should say because he was too scared. Was is spelled phonetically, so it makes the sound of was, but it should be spelled W-A-S, past tense of is. So because he was too scared, so we're talking about the extent to which he is scared, which means that this preposition should be an adverb or a stressor. So we're going to add another O. So because he was too what? He was too scared. She explained that he didn't go in there. Okay, here, just kind of based on the context of what I'm reading, it seems as though there's dialogue happening, which implies that the statement made at the beginning in that first clause is dialogue, which needs to be showcased using quotation marks. You have a beginning and an end. So because is going to be the start of our sentence. He was too scared, she explained. So I believe this is the ending to what was said. And then from that, it sounds like the thought isn't complete. So I'm going to go ahead and end it with a comma. End it. I'll pause with a comma. She explained. I'm assuming that she's already done this thing, so it should read she explained. So I'm going to end it with an ed. It's just a regular verb. That he didn't. Here we have what should be a contraction between the word did plus not. And you always want to incorporate an apostrophe to link them. In this case, the apostrophe replaces the O in the word not when you merge the two. So it reads did not, but really didn't. So explain that he didn't go in there. This is the possessive form of the word they. Instead, we're referring to a physical location or a position. So for this, it would be E-R-E as opposed to E-I-R. So E-R-E, period. Because it seems like that's the end of the clause or the thought. So because he was too scared, she explained, comma, that he didn't go in there. So it seems as though the conversation or the dialogue continues. So here, I'm going to go ahead and continue by opening up another set of quotation marks because she's still speaking, that he didn't go in there. And I'm going to go ahead and end it with quotation marks. So again, we have because he was too scared, she explained, that he didn't go in there. So she continued. All right, next part. That makes sense, I said. I said implies that this is clearly dialogue, or the statement before was dialogue. And we're starting a new clause or a new sentence, so I'm going to go ahead and capitalize that T. Looks like an H, but... And I'm also going to start the dialogue with some quotation marks. Make should be present continuous, so I'm going to append an S to the ending. So that makes sense. I said. So I said. This is attributed to what the pronoun, or subject pronoun I said that I did. Subject pronoun I should always be capitalized whenever it's independent. That makes sense. And quotation mark, that was the statement, comma, within the quotation marks. I said, period. We're going to go ahead and end that. Next clause, the students. So we're starting a sentence, should be with a capital. The students left hurry after the exchange. So I'm describing the manner in which they left the scene, but it's not done correctly. So the students left, add the preposition in, and then the article a, hurry, after the exchange period. We're going to go ahead and end it with a period. So now it should read correctly, because he was too scared, she explained, that he didn't go in there. That makes sense, I said. The students left in a hurry after the exchange being their conversation. Okay, so hopefully your corrections align with my own. Of course, if you had something different or you altered it in another way, please feel free to leave those in the comments below. But other than that, I will see you in the next one. All right.